Once upon a time, when you wished upon a star, you stepped into a world of magic, hope, and fairy dust. And high on the golden throne of Disney sat one Bob Iger, a handsome yet humble businessman destined to helm a new golden age.
Wake up!
Whoa!
You've been writing that sugar-coated fairy tale for too long, and we have some concerns. Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, even your own 100th anniversary film. How many half-assed forgettable flops can Disney take before your audience turns on you? Spoiler alert, they already have. And we couldn't stand by any longer while you destroy everything we built. Oh, Bob, don't you remember that wishes don't come free? And I don't mean your pocketbook, which now belongs to me. Your company's an ember on the coals of history. To save its soul, you'll pay the toll and learn to let the dark roam free. Once upon a time, a couple CEOs ago, everything that Midas touched would turn as good as gold.
The villains had a mission, and the heroes had a dream. And when you had a wish, we would turn it to a scream.
'Cause everybody loves a man too beautiful to hate.
And when we fall, they cheer and call it just our evil fate.
But there are consequences when you fill all their senses with boring
A
songs.
meager plot that feels like someone's afterthought.
Consequences when you count the offenses, acquiring everything in sight to squeeze out every dime you might, when all along the only thing you needed was a rhyme. The most unfortunate consequence is time.
Time exposes all.
You've forgotten your audience, Mr. Iger. Children may be the target, but children grow up and get their own bank accounts. Disney survived for 100 years because family-friendly meant telling stories that children and their parents could enjoy. And in particular, that children could enjoy more once they grew up. But the stories you're telling these days...
They're too easy. Do you think your audience is stupid, Bob Iger?
Hush! Your time is running out, whether you like it or not. We are merely here to remind you what you're missing. What happened to the villains far more clever than they'd seem, who'd wrap you around their finger while they topple your regime? Who killed Bambi's mom?
Simba's dad.
That one was me.
I'd have skinned 100 puppies if I wasn't rated G.
See, a villain's holy mission is to make your children wail.
You teach them evil's awful, then you teach them to prevail. So when they face the evil in your world, they will not fail.
Hope's not a given, it's a fight. It's hard to keep the light, and sequel after sequel's not the cycle that will make us right. Consequences when you fill all their senses with boring songs, a meager plot that feels like someone's afterthought. Consequences when you count the offenses, acquiring everything in sight to squeeze out every dime you might, when all along the only thing you needed was rhyme. The most unfortunate consequence
is time. That's the thing about time. Time makes children grow up. Time makes them move on. Time makes a folk tale of the storyteller itself. Yours is a tale of overstimulation and oversaturation. You've been so focused on milking your franchises for all they're worth, you've forgotten what true originality is. Forget what the fans want. What do they need? They need magic. True magic that cannot be made from a formula. It has to come from something real. Something so real it terrifies them. That's how you make them remember you. That's how you make them come back again and again because they love you too. Now would you look at that? You've caught me monologuing. They say you can live 1,000 lifetimes or you die a hero. Through them we have lived 100 lifetimes, but if they go, we go. It isn't just your legacy on the line, Bob Iger, it's all of ours. 100 years of it. Save us.
Can you face the
Congratulations, you have gained eternal wherewithal. But God Almighty, don't become the villain of us all.
Yes, there a meager plot that feels like someone's afterthought. Consequences when you count the offenses, acquiring everything in sight to squeeze out every dime you might, when all along the only thing you needed was a rhyme. The most unfortunate consequence, the most unfortunate consequence, the most unfortunate consequences
Thank you to NASSE Animation Studio for making this animatic. I'm excited we're finally making this. And then on a more personal note, we made this because we love Disney. We made this because we genuinely care about Disney. So if anyone at Disney watches this, please reach out. We'd love to chat.